Let's kick this off with my favorite car mount. This is the IOTI One Touch Qi Wireless Fast Charge car mount. It's telescoping, reversible, has a fully rotating and tilting mount, and of course, fast wirelessly charges your phone up to 40% faster than standard wireless charging. Having a plethora of adjustments allows you to mount your phone either to your dash or your windshield in a way that perfectly fits your needs. My favorite feature is that the telescoping neck can get the mount within finger's reach of my steering wheel, which is great for quickly and safely changing songs or answering phone calls while I'm driving. Sure, this may not matter if you have steering wheel controls, but it's invaluable for those of us who don't. To mount your phone, just press it into the button and the sides will clamp down. To release your phone, just press the two bars on the sides until they click. You can fit phones up to 3.72 inches wide and any height, which is pretty much every phone on the market. The locking mechanism also has padding on the sides and the bottom so your phone won't get scratched. At the bottom, there is an adjustable footrest that can extend or retract to accommodate taller or shorter phones. It can also slide side to side so you can always have access to your 3.5mm headphone jack or your USB-C port if you want to connect to Android Auto. There is an LED in the upper left corner that turns steady green when you're charging, or will blink red when your phone isn't lined up properly for wireless charging. If this happens, try adjusting the footrest up or down to center your phone. The sticky pad will easily stick to most dashboards, but if you have a particularly unruly dashboard, you can always use the included dashboard mounting pad, which has a much stronger adhesive. Speaking of included accessories, you also get a car charger with a built-in micro USB cable for the mount, as well as an extra USB port for your passenger to charge their device. But if wireless charging isn't your thing, you could opt for the IOTI Easy One Touch 4 mount, which is the non-wireless version, and get the Anker 39-watt dual fast car charger, which can fast charge two devices simultaneously for the same price as the wireless charging mount alone. I've had this in my wife's car for about a year now, and it still works phenomenally. Not to mention, this is one of the most solidly constructed and premium feeling car chargers I've ever used. The Galaxy Watch is Samsung's latest smartwatch, and it packs quite a spec sheet. Just take a look at this list. It has an always-on display so it looks like a traditional watch even when you're not doing something on it. It has the ability to track repetitions, steps, distance, and more for over 20 different exercises. It has swim-rated water resistance, which allows for swimming to be one of the tracked exercises. There's an LTE variant that allows you to make phone calls and send texts even if you left your phone at home. According to Samsung, it gets up to 5 days of battery life with the always-on display turned off. It's supposed to get full-blown Bixby in the near future, which, if it's anything like it is on the Note 9, it'll be an incredible improvement over the Gear S3. But for now, it's just S-Voice with the Bixby logo, so I'll reserve my opinion on this for the full Bixby release. It has standard 22mm watch bands, so you can choose from thousands of already existing watch bands to put in your Galaxy Watch. And it has mobile payments using NFC. All of this is only scratching the surface of what the Galaxy Watch can do. However, there is one caveat with the Galaxy Watch that'll definitely upset some of you. Remember how the Gear S3 used magnetic secure transmission, which allowed you to trick old-school credit card readers into thinking you swiped a real credit card? Yeah, that's gone on the Galaxy Watch, so you can only pay at card readers that accept mobile payments. If this really bothers you, then the Gear S3 is an excellent alternative. To see a brief overview of the differences between the Gear S3 and the Galaxy Watch, click the card above or the link in the description. This next product is something you may have never seen before. It's a universal magnetic cable. This tiny piece stays plugged into your phone, and anytime you want to connect the cable, just bring your phone close to the cable and it will just snap right into place. The connector is also reversible, so it doesn't matter which way it snaps on, and it even supports fast charging if you plug into a fast charger. You can get magnetic USB-C, micro USB, and lightning connectors, and all of them will work with a single cable, so this is great for households with both Samsung and Apple products. This cable is an awesome alternative for people who don't like wireless charging, but also don't want to fumble around in the dark to plug their phone in at night. For those of you who do love wireless charging, there's Samsung's new Wireless Charger Duo. This lets you charge your phone and your Samsung smartwatch, or two phones at the same time. Both charging pads also support Samsung's fast wireless charging, and you can fast wireless charge both devices at the same time. There are two status LEDs that illuminate red when you first connect the device, then turn green when your device is charged. The LEDs are bright enough to see in a well-lit room, but are also dim enough not to disturb you while you sleep. The angled phone pad allows you to easily see the time and notifications in bed or at your desk, and the charger also supports putting your phone in landscape so you can charge your device while watching a movie. At the time of making this video, this charger goes for $120, so if that's too steep of a price for you, I recommend checking out the Senio angled wireless chargers for a mere $20. This will also fast charge your device, but it doesn't look or feel as premium as the Samsung charger, and of course you can only charge one device at a time, your Galaxy Watch not being one of them. Now that the S Pen on the Note 9 has Bluetooth connectivity, using your phone for family pictures just got a whole lot easier, but without a stand to keep your Note 9 steady, you'll be left having to lean it awkwardly against different things to try to get the picture. Enter the Joby GripTight 1 Micro Stand. This incredibly tiny stand folds up to make it ultra portable and comes with a smartphone clip built right in. The head of the stand is on a ball joint, so even if you place this on an uneven surface, you'll still be able to get a level shot. If you want something a little bigger that'll wrap around, say, a tree limb, the Joby GorillaPod may be a better fit for you. There are Amazon affiliate links to both of these down in the description. The Gear VR has been around for a while, but it's still an affordable way to get a great mobile VR experience. For the unacquainted, the Gear VR lets you ride virtual roller coasters, sneak through haunted buildings, fight off hordes of zombies, pilot galactic fighter jets in space, or even tour beautiful places around the world. This is truly one of those things you need to experience to understand. However, there are a few limitations. You only get 3 degrees of freedom, meaning you can look up, down, left, right, and tilt your head, but you won't be able to crouch down to see something better, or move forward, backwards, or side to side. If you want that level of immersion, I recommend the much more costly Windows Mixed Reality headsets. The base model Note 9 already comes with a whopping 128 gigs of internal storage, and the higher tiered Note 9 comes with an incredible 512 gigabytes of internal storage. But for those of you with a 64 gig S9, or for those who always film in 4K, Samsung's new 512GB micro SD card would be a great addition. If you don't feel like dropping the cash for a 512GB card, you can also get a more modest size card for much less money. I'll have Amazon affiliate links for a few different sizes down below. We live in the era of the connected home, so why not dive in with the Samsung SmartThings Starter Kit. This comes with 2 multi-purpose sensors, a motion sensor, a smart plug, and the hub that communicates to everything. The multi-purpose sensors can be used to detect doors opening or closing, room temperature, and even vibration. The motion sensor does just what it says, detects motion. With this kit, you can get a notification if a door is opened while you're away from the house, get notified if your windows are open when a storm is coming, automatically turn on your AC or space heater when it gets to a certain temperature in your house, and set up literally hundreds of other notifications and automations. Best of all, you can override these automations and do things like turn on your AC right from your phone when you're on your way home. If you're looking for things to expand on these smart functions, I recommend getting smart lights or smart switches so you can turn lights on and off automatically just by opening and closing doors or simply walking into a room. Now here's where Samsung sets itself apart in home automation. Since Samsung owns SmartThings, they have customizable SmartThings shortcuts baked right into the notification shade, so you can just pull your notification shade down and immediately control any SmartThings connected product. The Gear 360 is a 4K camera that can film in 360 degrees, and if you want an even sharper image, you can take a 360 degree photo at 15 megapixels. I personally use this when I'm at a park or an event with my kids and I want to film both their reaction and the thing they're looking at the same time. When you're done filming, you can just pull the video up on your phone or computer and scroll around to see everything. You can even pair this with the Gear VR and watch your videos in virtual reality. The Gear 360 does have its limits though. While it can record in 4K resolution, it's still not quite high enough for a great experience in virtual reality because that 4K is stretched all the way around you. That makes for an equivalent resolution of less than 720p in your field of view when using the Gear VR. That said, the Gear 360 still makes for awesome videos to watch on your phone or to share on Facebook. The DeX Pad or the DeX Dock are must-haves for those of you who want a desktop computer but don't need to do a lot more than use Microsoft Office, check emails, and surf the internet. These docks allow you to transform your S9 or Note 9 into a full-blown desktop computer, complete with multiple Windows support, a file browser with drag and drop capabilities, full Microsoft Office if you subscribe to Office 365, and of course, a desktop for shortcuts, files, and folders. Both the DeX Pad and Dock have an HDMI port that can drive a 1080p display, and 2 USB ports to connect external drives or mouse and keyboard. Exclusive to the DeX Dock is an Ethernet port for a faster data connection. The DeX Pad, while it doesn't have the Ethernet port, it does give the added bonus of turning your phone's screen into a trackpad, complete with multi-finger support for scrolling and a pop-up keyboard when you click in a box that requires text input. This trackpad also supports S Pen input, so you can draw masterpieces like this on the big screen. For those of you with the Note 9, you can also get a simple USB-C to HDMI adapter to plug your Note 9 directly into a monitor to use DeX. I recommend getting an adapter with a USB port so you can plug in external drives or a wired mouse and keyboard. However, there is one limitation when using the adapter instead of one of the docks. You'll only be able to open 5 windows at a time, but honestly, I don't see that being a big problem for most people. So that's it for the top 10 accessories.